Hello, this is Bernie Cargile with our encouraging word for today on Monday, April 19th, and our word for today is delight. You know, over the years in ministry, I've probably done hundreds of weddings. And there's always this moment in the wedding, just this incredible moment where the back of the doors to the back of the church building, open the auditorium, and the bride walks in. And everybody turns and everyone is looking in the same direction. They're looking at the bride. Everyone except for one person, and that's me. Because I don't look at the bride, I turn and look at the groom's face. And I'll tell you why, because I can always tell I'm going to say probably 90% of the time this is what happens, that a huge smile comes on his face. And as I look closer, without being creepy or anything like that, his lower lip starts to quiver. And then there's a little tear that forms in the corner of his eyes and begins to run down his face. And it's a tear of delight in his bride. And he's just thinking of that moment, wow, you bring me delight. Now, and it doesn't matter, by the way, if it's a computer nerd or a huge biker. 90% of the time, that's what happens. Now, I don't know if you know this, but God says the same thing about you and me as his followers. He says this, Isaiah 62, verses 4 and 5 says, "You shall be called, my delight is in her, and your land married." And then he adds this, "For the Lord delights in you, and your land shall be married. For," catch this, "as a young man marries a young woman, so shall your builder marry you. And as the bridegroom rejoices over the bride, so shall your God rejoice over you." Now, that's a beautiful picture. I mean, I get that picture in my mind of that groom, but it gets even better because in Revelation 19, he gets more descriptive. In verse 7 and 8, he says, "Let us rejoice and be glad and give honor to him, for the time has come for the wedding feast of the Lamb, and his bride has prepared herself. She has been given the finest of pure white linen to wear, for the fine linen represents the good deeds of God's holy people." Now, maybe you're thinking, I'm just not that good. I'm not that holy. But I want you to notice that I don't have fine, pure linen on, but it says she has been given the finest of linens. It's not our righteousness that we're wearing. We are given the righteousness of Jesus Christ that makes us holy. Now, this is important because right here, well, first of all, let me just share this. This is a picture I came across on the internet. If you want to see a picture of this, just Google Bride of Christ Revelation. And the thing I love about this, look at the delight in their eyes. She delights in him and he delights in her. This is Jesus. Now, I got to tell you, and this is us right here. Now, I got to tell you as a guy, most of us are maybe this way. I have a hard time kind of relating to the bride of Christ because I think more in terms of being a warrior. But this is a picture that God wants us to understand that he delights in every single one of us. Now, here's what's important. Right now, this is where we're headed. This is the culmination of all of history. And with everything we're going through right now, it's easy for us to go, I'm so tired of life right now. And everything is like, but here's what the Bible tells us. We are the bride of Christ. And no matter what you're going through right now, maybe you're feeling discouraged and hopeless, no matter what anyone says about us, no matter if the world goes to hell in a handbasket, and some days I think that's what's happening, this is who we are. And Jesus delights in you. And that is my encouraging word for today. Now, I want to ask you, please, if you like this, please like it and share it on Facebook. Most of these are on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and share it because it's really important to get your feedback on that. So God bless you and have a wonderful day.